Breaking: Nnamdi Kanu's release. See list of 7 things court has ordered DSS to give Nnamdi Kanu. See list of 7 things court has ordered DSS to give Nnamdi Kanu. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're hearing me from, I say I greet you and I implore you to stay tuned and listen to today's news. The court on Thursday resumed the trial of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. The hearing before Judge Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja answered the demands of Kanu's lawyers. Daily Trust report. This time it was noted that there were no security personnel at the court premises and the DSS did not bring Nnamdi Kanu to court. Kanu's lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, told Sahara reporters that the court had responded to their demands in court. According to him, finally, the court has decided it will listen to all our requests at the next hearing and issue the following instructions. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the freedom fighter, do not need to be detained. The court gives Kanu a chance to change clothes. Let Kanu worship his Jewish religion. The DSS allows Kanu to receive any guest it wants. 5. Let Nnamdi Kanu interact with other prisoners there. And according to TVC, the other commands are: 6. Take a look at the beauty of the food he eats. 7. Let him see a doctor. Finally, Kanu's lawyers added that the court adjourned its next hearing to January 18, 2022. He said, after reviewing its proceedings, the court rescheduled the next hearing to January 18 from January 19, 2022. The Federal High Court, sitting in Abuja, has ordered the Department of State Services to permit Nnamdi Kanu to have maximum possible comfort while in their custody. The trial judge, Justice Binta Nyako, who gave the order on Thursday, also ruled that the DSS to allow Nnamdi Kanu to have a chance to good medical care, clothing, and allow him to practice his religion. Kanu's counsel, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, had approached the court with a petition seeking an order of the court to put up the trial in November and December this year as against the earlier January 19. Counsel the federal government, Shuhab Laberan, however, told the court that counter affidavits obstructing the request by the federal government has been filed and served on Kanu. Justice Nyako, however, told Kanu's lawyer that the application for time abridgment cannot be contemplated because there was no judicial time for such an issue. Following the declaration, Justice Nyako agreed to shift other cases scheduled for January 18 to accommodate the trial, which will last till January 19 and 20. One of his lawyers, Ejimako, told journalists that part of what actually happened during the application for his bail. The lawyer also said it is not necessary that Nnamdi Kanu be in court for the hearing. However, there were strong indications that Nnamdi Kanu will be making an unscheduled appearance in court, and eventually he was absent. There are suspicions that Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the IPOB, may never regain freedom under the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. Kanu, the leader of IPOB, has been leading the popular newspapers in Nigeria for the restoration of Biafra in the past few years now. The self-acclaimed IPOB leader with dual citizenship of Nigeria and Britain was previously arrested in 2017 and was later granted him bail based on health grants. After he was granted bail, Kanu fled Nigeria to Israel before ending up in Europe, where he furthered his agitation for the restoration of Biafra. But recently, the agitator was rearrested and repatriated back to Nigeria from an undisclosed African country, and he has been in custody of the DSS since then. However, speaking to Daily Post, Zaki said Kanu's case has implicated international jurisdiction, particularly the jurisdiction of Britain and Kenya. What triggered this jurisdiction is the extraordinary rendition of Kanu, which has destroyed Nigerians' exclusive jurisdiction. Further, apart from the new complications regarding jurisdiction, the dual nationality of Kanu would mean that Britain has no abiding interest in the matter, or to the extent that Kanu will ultimately be entitled to the full weight and credit of British diplomatic protection. He said the Biafra agitation predated the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari and that it was laughable. He was accused of treason when all he did was ask for an independent state for the Igbo. He urged the court to suppress the charges against him. The fact that Justice Adeniyi Ademola decided that there was no incriminating evidence against the first defendant. He ordered his release, but this was bluntly refused. He is a freedom fighter, unlike people who overthrew a legitimate government in 1983. The court has no option but to discharge the charges. The court should trash the charges, Ejiofor said, but Shuaibu Labaran, counsel to the federal government and the prosecution, urged the court to dismiss Kanu's application. He insisted Kanu's application to quash the charges against him lacked substance. Meanwhile, his trial has been shifted to February 10, 2017, when the court will take a decision on his motion seeking to quash the charges brought against him by the federal government. The court on Thursday resumed the trial of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. The hearing before Judge Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja answered the demands of Kanu's lawyer, Daily Trust report. This time, it was noted that there were no security personnel at the court premises and the DSS did not bring Nnamdi Kanu to court. Kanu's lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, told Sahara reporters that the court had responded to their demands in court. According to him, finally the court has decided that it will listen to all our requests at the next hearing and issue the following instructions. First, Nnamdi Kanu, the freedom fighter, do not need to be detained. The court gives Kanu a chance to change clothes. Let Kanu worship his Jewish religion. The DSS allows Kanu to receive any quest it wants. 5. Let Nnamdi Kanu interact with other prisoners there. According to TVC, the other comments are, take a look at the beauty of the food he eats. And 7. Let him see a doctor. And finally, Kanu's lawyers added that the court adjourned its next hearing to January 18, 2022. He said after reviewing its proceedings, the court rescheduled the next hearing to January 18 from January 19, 2022. The Federal High Court, sitting in Abuja, has ordered the Department of State Services (DSS) to permit Nnamdi Kanu to have maximum possible comfort while in their custody. The trial judge, Justice Binta Nyako, who gave the order on Thursday, also ruled that the DSS allow Nnamdi Kanu to have a chance to good medical care, clothing, and allow him to practice his religion. Now to my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let's know what your view is all about today's news. Thank you.